this is the last replay using any footage that I've had up to this point. So any footage that I have before this point, or even afterwards, up until right now, yeah, I'm not going to use them. Because, I have, get this, 19 different replays, like, that are right there, ready to be recorded, you know, and be narrated and whatever. However, like, all of those are very not interesting, even if, yeah, they did satisfy the specific length of time, but, like, none of those are actually all that interesting. So, why bother showing mid-gameplay or even terrible gameplay with, you know, narration that I'm just gonna fumble because I don't script these things. I just talk out of my butt, and I don't even like to talk. So, why bother with that? Besides, some of these are still from 2022. So, again, why bother? If you consider how much Duel Links has changed since 2022, or even 2023. So, yeah, I decided, you know what, I'm not going to bother with those. Just so you know, a lot of those are ice barriers. You've seen a lot of, like, replays that I've made. You saw a lot of things with ice barriers. You know their game plan. You know what I like to do with it. That's nothing new. Like, there are also a bunch of mermaid ones. There are a bunch of, metal foe. You saw a metal foe video, I believe. Yeah, there's nothing special. Although there was one very short replay that was the closest thing to a sprite in Duel Links, aka Melfi Ojamas. But again, it's a short duel with not much going on in it. There's also a few Blackluster Soldier ones, but again, none of those are interesting. Unfortunately, it's hard to say that, but there weren't anything interesting there. So, what's left is this freaking 8-minute duel against DSOD Kaiba playing Lunalight. Sure. Why not? And then there's me playing Yugo Speedroid, and I just activated Pulse Mines. Man, I still remember, like, when Speedroid first became a thing in Duel Links, I had him to Cyrus because he had some skills related to Roid monsters, and since most recent the Viacroid stuff specified no wind monsters here, because Speedroids are all winds, the skills themselves don't specify wind, so I would, you know, use Cyrus with Speedroids just to have some Roid names. And have some really funky voice lines for, it's like Supercharge or something, which technically works with Speedroids. Yeah, and then Pulse Mines there, which is very helpful for Duel Links in particular. You know, since they put everything in defense mode, like every summon the opponent does while you control a machine type monster defense. So that's pretty fun, not gonna lie. No, I did not put Supercharge in this, or maybe I did, only put one of, and you don't see it in this duel. But, yeah, a lot of this duel is just me not entirely sure what to do because I don't have the right card, because I don't have any cards in my hand. And I'm not going to have cards in my hand. So, how to deal with this particular Lunalight fusion, just completely wrecking my dung, or whatever. Although, now that I think about it, it's kind of funny that my opponent is playing Selena's main deck, and I'm playing Yugo's main deck. You know, technically, this could become a real duel if my opponent's actually Selena. But, anyway, speaking of, like, you know, Viacroid-specific trap cards. Anyway, yeah, I just want to say that, I really freaking love Speedroid. Like, it's funny because, like, yes, I did watch Arc 5, and I have been using Speedroid with Cyrus earlier in Duel Links. Now here I am, playing, you know, Yugo with Speedroid, and later on, whenever Yuri shows up, I'm definitely planting him into my main roster, because I already have at least 3 Predaplant up to this point. And then I'm also playing Speedroid Master Duel, and honestly, I find it a really dang fun deck. Even if I pair it up with freaking FAs, which aren't that great. So, yeah, I just find Speedroid is a really fun deck for me, specifically. I don't know, maybe just find it fun. Of course, not as fun as Magic Key, and not as fun as, you know, all the different water decks I play, mind you. But it's up there. I really like Speedroid. Or I guess just really like Clear Wing Synchro Dragon. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's just like Clear Wing Synchro Dragon. He's pretty cool. But unfortunately, my opponent doesn't think so, and immediately uses a trap to get rid of it. Dang. But yeah, just say like a lot of replays here are pretty old, pretty not interesting. So all that's up here is this pretty long duel. Honestly, the main reason why I put in this really long duel is because like I used this for the intro for a little bit, so kind of want to, you know, use the intro things, use the duels I use for intros as actual videos. Kind of want to actually do that. So yeah, here we are, just in this really long duel, and my opponent still has. On the Lunar Fusion still has Justin up materials and make what? What's his name? Cat Dancer? Cat Dancer? Yeah. Again. And, yeah. Pretty nuts. Well, luckily for me, I happen to have a way to deal with this particular battle phase, because I have Speedroid Tri-Eye dice. I can just banish if an agreeer to a nullifying attack. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I really just like these Speedroid's a pretty fun deck for me specifically, and it just so happened a lot of interesting synergies that I totally vibe with. Like for Mass Duel specifically, like if I'm ever Winter Lock 20 thing in Speedroids, I could just summon Barone. If as long as the Barone isn't bad, by the way. And in here, I don't know, I'll just, you know, go off with Speedroid, and if I find a way to get a kite trick, cool. But if not, there's some other cool stuff I can probably do with Speedroid, but, you know, Barone's not, technically not, Barone's not in Duel Links, it's with Sherry, but, like, I mean, I need to control freaking, like, Chevalier de Fleur, and that's not happening. But, yeah. But anyway, point is, I find Speedroid a pretty fun deck, somehow manages to win duels I probably shouldn't have, and that applies to the Master Duel as well. Kind of like Galaxy Eyes, but except for Galaxy, I actually intended to want to play this. Like with all the Galaxy Eyes stuff, I happen to have enough stuff to actually make the deck. Here, I just, you know, I really want to play them. Because, okay, speaking of, you know, Galaxy Eyes and Master Duel, there's this thing recently. Oh, you get another, you know, structure deck with Galaxy Eyes and stuff. You can get all the Galaxy Eyes, like, you know, different accessories. Cool, but like, I don't know why Galaxy has of all things. But like, hey, convenience! But here, I really want to play Speedroid. And also really want to play freaking Kite Drake, so let me just put out Kite Drake. Or summon freaking Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. I could probably do in this. But I choose Kite Drake instead because it's a lot more useful in this specific scenario. So yeah, that's Duel Links. You're probably not going to see me playing a lot of Duel Links much anytime soon, because, you know, I'm planning on, like, different series every month of 2024. Maybe I might see it whenever I get to 10 replays, but, yeah, that's it for Duel Links for the time being. Maybe I might make more way later down the line. Maybe I'm going to even stop playing Duel Links. I don't know, but for right now, see you guys later.
Enjoy this for now. That's how you drive it home.